moves have been missed.
She fell flat on my face. It was pure embarrassing.
Physics have been broken.
What the fuck happened there?
Laws of time and space shattered in an instant.
My legs.
Yes, this is entertainment, but the glitches are real. Whoever you are, whatever you do, please don't look at this at home.
Hello and welcome everyone. Oh shit, subscription already from that boy Cass. I love that boy Cass. So yeah, we're here with a very special guest. Sometime referee and good pal of mine, good Super Pro Wrestle boy as well, Eddie Sideburns.
Hello. How are you doing? I've never been on this. I'm very scared. I've seen other people's and I thought, oh, I'll be fine. And now I'm absolutely bricking it, if I'm being completely honest with you. Absolutely bricking it. But here we go. Let's at least try and do something fun, shall we?
Also, Forever Craig with the subscription as well. Thank you very much, pal. Really appreciate that. So I'll give Eddie a quick, because you can obviously see this in Discord now. So here's a quick look at our roster. This is the roster that aren't affiliated with any stables.
Okay.
So I think, don't know, like Matt Riddle, Rusev, I think they weren't in when I sent you the previous one. We got the Elite, they were all there before. Andrew Everett's Cool Guys Heels, Manlin's Hex Rascals. So, suppose I should send my scouts back out.
I'm having a wee look at this. I'm just looking at stuff as well that I've kind of set up for this as well.
Oh, okay. Like maybe like sort of ideas and backup ideas and stuff like that.
Just people that I think would be interesting if
they're available.
I can get it. Yeah. Again, I don't know how bad this is going to be. I'm looking at the chat as well because I've got that up on my phone, so I can see that I'm doomed apparently. Thanks, not Adam.
Yeah, like so Rosie, my friend Maya, was winning. She was top of the group,
okay.
The leaderboard, and I booked a show myself last night and beat her score.
Oh, jeez.
But I've decided, in the interest of, whatever, I'm not going to include my score because that was just me having a little mess around. So let's have a look, see who we can invite.
So I've got 10 spots, you see.
Yes.
Okay.
New Japan have signed Cloudy. I don't know why.
Clearly Gedo and Bushiroad are big fans of ROH from 2005 and 6. God bless Cheech and Cloudy and anyone else from that. Okay, so
quite a lot of them injured, it looks like.
I was gonna say Big Swole, Shanna, Pac, Statlander, Havoc's injured.
Janela, Rio.
Okay. Evelyn.
Isaiah Cassidy as well.
Oh, one of Private Party? Okay,
yeah.
So no Private Party. Cloudy, Cheech and Brody Lee were a trio in Chicago. Yes, they were.
What news is this, not Adam, by the way? Have I missed something? Oh, is this about the Revival getting released? Oh, good for them, because they've clearly wanted it for a wee while, so, yeah.
Well, they've been desperate for it. They've been wanting a break.
Yeah.
See, in Impact is... Hold on. Are Shelley and Sabin, where are they exactly?
Shelley and Sabin, they might be under free agents, actually. Either that or Ring of Honor. Good, which is just as well, because Impact do not like us and would probably rebuff any attempts we made to get anyone from them.
I was gonna say, because obviously they were supposed to be on TNA and on the TNA show,
Apparently Ring of Honor do not like us either.
Oh, so are Shelley and that saying no?
Yeah. Well, rather Ring of Honor are saying no.
I was going to swear, but I'll be calm about Sinclair Broadcasting Group. Okay then.
We've got some All Japan who have signed La Parka 2 and Larry Sweeney. Hell yeah.
Large 12.
Pro Wrestling Noah. MCW, which is when a company goes under in the game, they just get replaced by random made-up companies who bring in random people.
Okay. Thank you, CM Chainsaw. I like you too.
We've got DDT.
I'm looking at the chat and people are probably going, who is this guy?
DDT, Dragon Gate, another generic made-up one, Ice Ribbon, MLW, and then we've got the free agents.
Oh, okay. We got Loki.
Loki, yes.
Oh man, Loki.
Loki's in.
Yes. Yes. I don't want it to be the starting match, but I do want to book, because it was supposed to be on his Bloodsport. I do want to see if we can book Matt Riddle against Loki.
I like that. I like it.
Because Loki was, and I don't say this because I imagine if I ever met Loki in person, I'd probably shit myself. But apparently he pulled out and then they got Suzuki instead. So, so Johnny Storm, is Jody Fleisch there?
Jody Fleisch might be in free agents. I know I have him in the game, but whether or not he's unlocked, I don't know.
Okay.
Also, I don't know why Giant Gonzalez is in Europe, but
Giant Gonzalez rules wherever he wishes.
I don't think Jody's unlocked, unfortunately.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
Either that or maybe someone else has signed him or something.
Either way. Who did I put in? So is Eddie Kingston's there, isn't he?
So, yep.
Okay, can we book Kingston?
Kingston does not want to work with us.
Why?
I don't know.
Oh, this is heartbreak all at once.
It does.
Oh, there's my boy. Underneath the Rock, I'll book David Starr. David, please don't let me down. Oh.
It must be because we're a major company now. We're not independent anymore.
Oh, okay. We're the
we're the enemy now.
Well, let's get that Saudi blood. Nope, never mind.
Coming to you live from Redacted.
The Kingdom. The Kingdom of not Saudi Arabia.
The Kingdom of Faith.
Even as worse.
That needs to be the next Super Pro Wrestle thing when we do a piss take of those shows.
Googs is gonna kill us.
And he's trained now, he'll batter us.
The Kingdom of Faith. Okay, can we get Steiner?
Live, that's one forever Craig, live from the Kingdom of Matt Taven.
Come on, Steiner.
Steiner's in!
Yes! Oh man. Okay. Steiner, oh god, okay. I'm down Star in Kingston, so that's heartbreaking.
I will tell you, I don't know if they're in your plans whatsoever. But just so you know, generally speaking, if someone has knocked you back before, they will continue to do so unless some arbitrary thing or other changes.
Okay.
Whereas if they've accepted you before, they likely will continue to do so. I can tell you that both The Rock and CM Punk have worked for us before.
That's a very interesting situation for sure.
So, hello, a lonely badger. Hello, welcome.
I love a badger. A lonely badger. He has to be a lonely badger instead of like the Minoru Suzuki song. It's a lonely badger tonight. Is Notorious 187 Homicide there?
Why, yes, he is.
Please bring.
And he's in.
Yes. I am booking a show of complete degenerates because the next one I was going to ask for was New Jack.
I am pretty sure New Jack's knocked us back before, but I'll try again. I'm sure we've not tried him in a while, so... Nah.
Well, that's yeah. I'm apparently so I've got both members of Outlaw Inc. Oh, okay. We didn't get Kingston.
Kingston knocked us back.
I could try and get Hernandez.
I don't know if we've got him unlocked. Oh wait, no, he's there. Yep, Homicide and Hernandez.
So I now have LAX.
That'll do.
Let me see. Give me well, hold on, let me have a look. These are all names that I don't know so many people. I've got original LAX. I won't touch the Briscoes with a pole.
Neither would I. I'd be cutting this call off if you did.
I think immediately the stream would be over. And I'd probably be cancelled on Twitter about 4 or 5 times. Give me Cassius Ono.
Give him a try. No.
Oh.
This is
Cassius?
This is the big downside to WWE going into business, because they were actually on decent terms with us and would usually let us have their people.
But now they're not doing it?
Well, some of them do, some of them don't.
Okay. What was the name? It was the other guy the other guy in LAX. It was, well, other than Conan, it was a guy named Apollo. He was really jacked to the gills, that boy. Oh God, this is so difficult. You think it's easy in your head, and then people decide they don't want to work.
Yeah.
Yes, Conan was their manager, and then they had Hector Guerrero. I think they bullied Hector Guerrero, which was weird. Lufisto. Well, hold on. I've got. Do you have Nicole Matthews?
I'm sure I've got her in the game, but I don't think she's unlocked.
Is that Bart Gunn?
No, that's Bort Gun, his non-union equivalent.
Okay. Dan Barry and Bill Carr. I'll take Dan Barry and Bill Carr.
Oh, what?
What? Do not tell me that they're not interested in working with
Well,
us.
Dan Barry isn't.
There's Quack. Try Quack.
Bill Carr saying none of it either.
Okay, let's book best friends then. Did we try to book best friends and they said no, didn't they?
No, we've not tried them yet.
Okay, let's try best friends.
I know Chuck Taylor's here somewhere.
I'm opening up my book. I'm opening up my Word document so I can try and see what I wanted. But I mean, I don't think the besties in the world are going to be on this game just yet. Anthony Henry. People are going to be like so bored because we've not booked anything.
We've got Chuck Taylor.
Yeah, did we get him?
And
Okay,
is Trent in? I don't know if he's still in AEW. Just double check. Doesn't look. Oh no, wait, there he's. Right. Yep, got him.
Yes. Okay, that's good. Why is there 2 Chuck Taylors? Because there's one down there is Dustin.
That's Dustin Rhodes.
Oh, is that Dustin Rhodes?
Yes.
Okay, that makes a lot more sense. If I've got both of them, then I might as well book Orange Cassidy.
Got him.
Okay, that's good. That's 3 people I'm happy with. Okay. Okay, let's see.
Well, you mentioned More Than Hype.
I'm gonna probably put best friends against.
So
Well, best friends and
try and-
Cassidy against More Than Hype.
Yeah, so just bring in Darren Kearney, because for whatever reason he doesn't want to sign with us, but he'll come in for one-offs, so that's just got him.
He's very weird like that. Is old Darren.
I've told Amy to have a word with him, so...
Let's see. Okay. Can you try Quack for me and see if it works?
I'm sure he knocked us back the last time, but I'll try again.
Might as well.
Nope.
Oh well.
This is like the UK people here.
Hold on a second here. Underneath Jamie Hayter, thank you very much. Was that a no? Did Paul Burchill just reject me?
Paul Burchill just rejected you.
My life is over. There is no need to book this. I might as well ask if he's available. He probably isn't. Is Alex Shane available on this?
I do not have an Alex Shane in the game.
Right, thank you very much for joining us. That is me. No.
Also, yes, Forever Craig, the James Scott there is the one formerly known as Darkseid.
Give me 1 second. I'll just back in a minute.
Okay. So how's everyone in the chat doing? Oh, are you all good? You all very well? Washing your hands? And other extremities? While we're at it, I'll quickly pop the tweet. Yeah, he's just absolutely losing his rag in the background. Damn that Burchill! If everyone could retweet that tweet, just letting people know that we're on and such forth. I'll also warn you in advance, a lot of people in this game are not going to have music right now because of the mod being down. I've literally spent a long time today just realigning all the themes that I could. Oh hey Tigray, how you doing? Ah, okay. Good.
I had to run and quickly get the food. Right. Okay. Hey, there's Simon Miller. Simon, yeah, I'm kind of ballistic that Burchill let me down.
Yeah.
I'd really want to work with Paul Burchill. Okay. What else we got? Okay. Okay, give me Chris Brooks if we can.
He'll probably say no. He's him and Lycos have knocked us back before.
They've both knocked you back? Okay.
Aye.
There's so many names on this. Okay. Let's see here. Johnny Kickpads. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that was Aisha Raymond's doing.
Yeah, I can see that. Okay, give me Travis and Kirby then. If we book Travis.
Trav's in.
Give me Kirby.
Oh, get a wee Project Eagle reunion on the go.
Yeah, why not?
Oh, Kirby's out.
Oh, so Kirby's out. So we've only got Trav, so that's fine.
So we got obviously that's a lot of the NXT UK people.
Okay. Babatunde, yes, my man.
You want Babatunde?
I don't know. Part of me wants to have Babatunde and part of me doesn't want to have Babatunde because I don't know what to do. Yes, actually, forget. I'll need the man who's on nearly every single show he's ever been on, that Brit Rest has ever done. Give me El Ligero.
I don't think we've tried to book him yet, so fingers crossed. Oh, what? That's unrealistic.
That is unrealistic. He would have travelled to that show. He'd have been there. Okay. Let's move away from the NXT UK roster. Well, actually, hold on. I don't know. Is that Wayne? I thought that was Wayne Gretzky. I was like,
no, that's Wayne Gretzky, the bear.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Dumb.
Who have I signed so far? Because I need to picture this in my head, or at least look at it some way.
So besides our
Honestly, I don't get how people are still going to watch this because my head is just filled with like.
So, have a quick check. So, besides our roster, you've got Trav, Dan Kearney, Homicide and Hernandez, Scott Steiner, Chuck Taylor, Loki. Oh, we got HYO from Dragon Gate because he wanted to work.
Okay.
He wanted to work for us.
Okay.
As did Isaiah Cassidy, although I think he's injured. Oh wait, no.
Okay.
His thing will be that it'll show. His thing would have shown as unavailable because he was coming in to work for us anyway. That'll be what that was.
Okay.
So you've got basically best friends, and you've got LAX.
Original LAX. Okay. And then low key. Okay. Give me. Okay. In a famous in the words of a famous guy, give me Walter. Can we book Walter?
We cannot.
Good. Okay then. Well, one match I wanted to do. Well, hold on. So who did I book? So I booked Steiner. So I'm thinking, and this is my logic. I'm thinking Steiner versus Daisuke Sekimoto.
Oh man.
So I'm thinking Daisuke Sekimoto versus Walter. I'm thinking Loki versus Riddle. Best friends against More Than Hype. I've now got to think of some other things. Why Homicide and Loki is a tag team? I've got big super mechs there.
Yeah. Is there anyone else from AEW you'd want?
I just love the fact that randomly Andy Williams is there. Well, actually, Daniels and Kazarian. I could take Daniels and Kazarian if they want to come work with me.
They both do.
Can we get, let me see here. Can we get Samoa Joe?
You can try. Where would he be under? Probably America.
He would probably be in WWE free agents, would you not?
Yeah.
I'm gonna see if I can create a very old school.
Joe is not in.
But that's not gonna happen. AJ, try and get me. Can you get AJ Styles, or is he gonna probably reject my calls as well?
I don't think we've tried him yet.
Get cancelled for that. Oh yes, I forgot. Sorry. The reunion of the Rottweilers. Wouldn't I need? Hold on. The Rottweilers were. Oh no. Weren't the Rottweilers Homicide and Rocky? No, that's the Pitbulls. That's the Havana Pitbulls I'm thinking of there.
What about the UK Pitbulls?
Get me half of the Knight family. Yeah, I'll take. Yeah, AJ there is. He's underneath. Underneath there. I think somewhere.
Oh yeah.
I thought that. He'll probably say no.
Go on.
No, AJ did. Actually, I'm going to take not Adam's advice. Can you find me Monty Brown?
I don't think he's unlocked, unfortunately.
This is awful. Is Sanjay there?
Sanjay Dutt?
Is he working?
Where's he been lately?
He's a WWE. He was a WWE ring road agent, was he not?
So he's probably hidden now.
It was Code, Loki, Ricky Reyes, and Rocky. Yeah, I remember that. Mercedes Martinez. Yeah, well, I do need to book women, so.
Mercedes Martinez.
I am not evil bad guy heel Eddie Sideburns right now, so. Hello, El Tigre Jungle.
They are. Yeah, Mercedes Martinez bumped us as well.
Okay. Is Aja Kong, is she available?
I think she's hidden. You can get Bill Nakano.
Oh, I'll take Bill Nakano.
And you'll get Bill Nakano.
Oh, yes. Is Mako there?
You mean Makihito?
Mako Satomura.
Oh, right. I think she might be hidden. I'll just double check, but I think... Because when you scout, it just reveals people randomly.
Oh, okay.
You can search by location and by wrestling style kind of thing.
Okay.
No Mako.
Okay. I'll take Hayabusa. Really going very old school with this. Hold on, Miyahara. See if you can get Kento Miyahara.
Yep.
Cool. I'll take. Is Chris Dickinson available on this?
He would be hidden, I think.
Hidden.
I know for a fact I've got him in the game. He's just not been unlocked yet.
I'm just trying to take I'm just trying to take a note of what I've got.
Okay, so besides our roster,
Yeah.
you now have Chris Travis, Darren Kearney, Bill Nakano, Kento Miyahara,
Okay.
Homicide and Hernandez, Scott Steiner, AJ Styles, Chuck Taylor, Low-Key, Hi-Yo, Orange Cassidy, Beretta, Isaiah Cassidy, Chris Daniels, Frankie Kazarian.
Okay, so that's what I've got so far.
Yes.
So far I'm just typing up a Word document just while I'm here. So I'm gonna go Riddle versus Loki. More Than Hype versus Best Friends. Steiner versus Sekimoto. So I've got
You can have.
well, not Project T, we've got
Just-
Project Lucha, but the other way around.
So you can have up to 10 matches.
Bull Nakano, Kento Miyahara. Is Go Shiozaki in this?
Yes. Give me a second. He would be Noah, right?
Yes, because he was in that match where it was a 57-minute match, and it was basically a stare down for 30 minutes of it.
Got him.
Yeah, okay, so that's good, Goshi. So I might put in Miyahara versus Shiozaki versus Miyahara. Is Liger in this?
Why, yes, he is.
Still, I've also got... Come on, Liger, please say yes. Do not let me down. Yes! That's real great. Also, okay. And is my dad available? Yuji Nagata.
I think he's free agent now, but he is in it and he will be unlocked. I just can't remember if he's still under contract with New Japan in it,
Okay.
or if he's maybe went somewhere else. Oh wait, no, he's there.
Okay.
No Yuji Nagata.
My dad doesn't want to work for me. I'm miserable. Dragon Lee. I'll see if Dragon Lee. Okay, so I've got Dragon Lee. Okay, that's good. Now I need to think who I'm going to use with Dragon Lee. So I've got Project Lucha. Well, here's what I was going to do, because then you think because I was going to do Project Lucha, which was Trav and Ligero.
But we don't have Ligero.
Oh, do we not get Ligero? Oh, do we only get Trav?
Yeah, we could use Spot Monkey instead.
Okay. Yeah, I get that. Project Spot Monkey, I guess that's what we call them.
Project Monkeys. So,
Do we have Space Monkey?
we can try.
Try Space Monkey.
Oh, so Trav, Spot Monkey, and Spate Monkey. Who's the
Battle
true?
of the Monkey.
Who is the true monkey?
Yeah.
No, doesn't want
Space
to work.
Monkey doesn't want to work? That's ridiculous.
So, what would your opener be here?
So my opener would probably be Fiery. Well, we didn't get Sabin or Shelley, did we?
No.
Okay. Do I open up with the giant bear? No, of course I don't. Oh shit! I forgot I've got Bam Bam Bigelow. I think the opener I want to go with John Blood. Against Session Moth Martina. I can't believe I've just booked that, but that is a thing.
And we'll put Johnny's title on the line as well.
Okay. I'm very then second match would probably be, I want to get right into this, I'm not messing about.
Okay.
I'll do Riddle versus Loki as the second match. And then nice middle spot, fun match, 6-man. Can you do 6-man tags?
Yep.
Modern Hype versus Best Friends.
You can do 1-on-1, 2-on-2, 3-on-3, or 4-on-4.
Okay. More Than Hype versus Best Friends. I'm trying to look at the rest, because I know I've got Gage. I really do want to do something with Gage, but I don't know what to do with Gage. Dude, I'm gonna have It is not audiobook voice Loki, it's the suicide from the TNA video game. Loki voice.
There we go.
Okay, then I think, okay, so let's have a look. I'm trying to think, what else could I go with here? So I've booked 3 matches already, that's good stuff. Well, I was going to go Shiozaki versus Miyahara. I've got a question.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Sure.
Is TNA legend Matt Bentley in this game?
He is, but we've not unlocked him.
Okay. Oh, that's sad. So I want to book a women's match because I don't want to be like certain big companies, and I've not put them on second. I'd like to at least book 2 of them. So I've got Bill Nakano.
That's a thing for future reference from Tigray, by the way. Low Bro could be a tag team between Loki and Matt Riddle.
I think they'll have a respect angle after this, where they'll then become a tag team. I'm trying to think of female wrestlers, which sounds really, really bad of me, but
well, we've got quite the women's roster on our books.
Okay, show me who we've got.
So we have Joki, Addie Starr, Jayla Dark, Rosie Knight, Viper, Emily Hayden, Amy Alonzi.
Viper took on
Aja Kong.
Didn't she?
No, Aja Kong.
Okay, give. I mean, I might be a dream match for Piper. I don't know. I'll do Bill Nakano versus Piper Niven. I don't know what's like to do for. Change everything. I'm gonna go. Can I do a 4-way?
Unfortunately, not in
No,
promoter
so
mode.
Can I do a triple threat?
Nope. It's all like just
singles
2
or nothing or tags.
singles or tags or 6-man or 8-man.
Okay. I want to put well, actually, here's an idea. This might. I'll put AJ Styles.
Okay.
In the singles. Against Chris Travis.
Whoa. like it.
I'm trying to think. Can I get Phoenix, please? Ray Phoenix.
We can't come back out without undoing all the booking.
Oh, my God, no. Well, I'll take a note. Well, because I was gonna book. Okay, well that's fine. I want to put Dragon Lee in a singles, but I don't know who again.
Well, we've still got Homicide and Hernandez to book as well.
Oh yeah, we do. Christ. Well, okay. Okay, well actually, let's book LAX.
Oh, and we've still got Scott Steiner as well.
Steiner's against. Oh, I know. I've got mine for Steiner.
Who? Oh, and that were they against Kaz and Daniels?
Well, that's old school TNA against kind of let's go Kaz and Daniels against LAX. Steiner was gonna go up against Sekimoto.
Alright, so we'll sort that out now.
That's good. This is gonna be so bad. Oh dear.
Oh, one sec, I just want to check something.
Okay, let's go Nick Gage.
Singles?
Singles, yeah. MDK. All day. I won't use the other word. Let's put him against Bam Bam Bigelow.
Oh, okay. I like. And your main event?
Battle... Oh, is this the main event?
Yep.
Christ. Okay. Okay. In a battle of who killed WCW more, I want David Arquette. I love you, David. I really do.
Oh, David's a sweetheart.
Against Vince McMahon. And is there any specific kind of like match type I can put this on, or would it just be normal string singles?
Well, we can take DQs off.
Yeah, I would go no DQs for that one.
No DQs, no countouts, no rope breaks. Same with
I'm telling you, bro.
Same with Bigelow and Gage, obviously.
And I'm gonna tell you, bro, it's gonna be great, bro. They're gonna fight. It's gonna be fantastic, bro. I saw someone do Russo, so I figured I would attempt to do a Russo impression. So that's a weird card, but I'm so looking forward to it. Okay, is there anything else? Nathan, is that got down with Beretta team and Nathan team?
Yeah, it doesn't have saved tag team names in it.
Sweet, I like that. I think, okay, I'm all good to go.
Here we go. Just quickly save. Oh, do we need... Just double check. Is anyone asking for more money? Oh, well, we can't give William Eaver a raise now because he's away on an expedition.
Well, let's just hope he doesn't hit any fans.
Hernandez has no-showed.
Wait, what? What?
And a bunch of people have no-showed. But it's okay. That's why I saved it.
What? How many people have cancelled on me and they're never working again? So, has that happened before? Let's say
not that many people have. Let's try this again.
At least Loki showed.
That's
and
it.
I've just seen Loki cancelled that time.
Right, we'll keep trying this. Because I'm not hearing this. I'm not hearing that many people dinging us.
I have booked a card filled with convicts, and the ones who are not convicts have decided not to show up. Homicide cancelled. Styles is boycotting.
Bull.
Bull cancelled. Chris cancelled.
This is why you don't over-rely on outside names.
Oh man, bro.
I think the mods might have been holding off cancellations, yes.
Oh dear. What happened? Do I have to? Am I gonna have to rebook again certain things?
It won't let us now. The card's
So
locked in.
We're just gonna keep on going around in this circle, hoping that no one pulls out. Hernandez, Styles, Loki, Shiozaki, Chris. That's 5. Wow.
Yeah, we've never had it that bad before. Ever.
Wow. At this point, I want to cry. I've broken this game. I'm gonna have to. So, Miyahara, Bull, Darren. So that's 3. So we're getting down in numbers.
So that would leave you with 7 matches.
I can't. Well, what matches are cancelled, and I can try and see if I can change them.
It doesn't let you once the card's locked in.
Doesn't let me. So once it's in, it's in.
Yep.
Okay.
Will we try once more?
Yeah, let's try once more, and then I don't know what. Well, I'll let you take the lead since you're the big man. This game is too real. Loki didn't show up.
Yeah. Right. No Beretta.
Beretta,
Loki.
Loki, yep, Miyahara. So we're down. So that's again down to. So that would be. So Loki's not against Riddle.
Still takes us down to 7 matches.
Okay, I'll just let you. I mean. Over half the attendance didn't show up. Over 3 people not being on the card. Is that in your game?
No, that's what happened
My
here.
game.
Homicide and Bull. Okay, I think we can live with this one.
Okay. So
I mean,
what does that leave us with?
leaves us with Session Moth Johnny, Riddle Loki, More Than Hype, Best Friends, Kento Shiozaki, Styles Trav, Steiner Sekimoto, Gage Bigelow, Arquette McMahon.
So the only one. So I didn't book any women. Wow. Thanks, Adam. That's me getting cancelled on the Twitter.
Well, you did, it's just one of them didn't show up.
Oh, well, that's true. But I do support women's wrestling. Please, I tried to book Bill Nakano versus Piper Niven. Do not make me the bad guy here.
Right. So.
Sorry, Eddie.
I think that's the most match card we're going to get.
That's fine. I'm not bothered about getting a record. If I can get somewhere up there, then that's fine. I'll take it.
And plus, you've got Session Moth on the card, so.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah.
A woman.
A woman.
A whole single ass woman.
I did still book more. Thank you, Adam. Sorry, I forgot.
And here
I
she
treat
comes.
all my wrestlers the same. That's a nice, funky set.
Yeah, the entrance DLC, you get this arena with that.
Ah, I see.
Looks very nice. You get, as well as letting you do stuff to the entrances, it gives you a couple of new arenas as well.
Session Moth Martina, the MLW Heavyweight Tag Team Champion.
Yes, we have stolen many, many titles. I think it's, who is it that's the champs of that? I think it's her and Arquette.
Of course it is.
And here comes the man. Johnny, by the way, has only lost one singles match. And that was against the bear.
Oh, oh God.
Yeah, I tried to make it as Johnny as possible.
Referee Big Hands, I like this guy.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot to see if you were available.
Oh no, well, to be fair, I'm probably too busy in the back calling everything.
Because for the referees in promoter mode, it gives you like a choice of like a few of the custom refs you've got and just a handful of generic made up ones.
Oh, right, okay.
But like the refs of yours that it selects are just random each time.
Nice.
And I do have you as a ref in here, so.
So you should.
So tell you what, because I was thinking about this anyway, and now that like your card kind of got blown to bits. So how about when this show's done, we book us some Super Pro Wrestle?
Ah, so you mean I go back to being a heel manager at this moment in time?
Well, not quite, but what I was thinking is because we do have a few champions now.
Okay.
So what I was thinking is we have a few one-on-one championship matches where you select the challenger.
Okay, I can do that. I will be completely impartial, 100% impartial. No, partial, impartial. One of them.
Johnny is the grand champion, by the way.
I see. And Sideburns Worldwide still exists? Does it?
Yep, we still got Sideburns Worldwide.
I still come into your streams and still watch. I just sometimes lose my mind in what's going on. He's STFO.
He calls it the shut the fuck.
Have you made his finisher the overdrive?
No, because the overdrive is not in the game. That is the only reason.
But the overdrive is the greatest move of all time.
I was telling him about when me and you were at that MVP match and you got me to record him doing the overdrive and send it to Johnny.
I was watching some YouTube video of some guy basically. I think he comes into streams and like sometimes like does weird donations and gets them to read them out.
Yeah.
And he did one where he got like all these NXT wrestlers and all this to say, will they do the overdrive or do they think the overdrive is the best move ever? He got Adam Cole to say like, will you do the overdrive in your next match? And Adam Cole was like, sure.
Well, we've managed to get Amy Alonso to agree to start doing it.
Oh, that was a nasty spear, and he just sat on her face.
Yeah, Amy Alonso.
I've really booked some strong style wrestling with this. Holy shit.
Yeah. Amy Alonso's going to start doing the overdrive. And like even like when we had her in the charity stream, for a while, she had to leave for a while because her phone was running out of battery and she was doing it through her phone. And like literally used the last 2% in her phone to send Johnny like a video of someone doing an overdrive.
Brilliant. Oh, that's a delayed suplex.
However, there is DLC coming that's going to add the ability to make your own moves.
There we
go.
So
overdrives for everyone.
Johnny retains. What a good 9-minute opener. So he's still not lost, has he? 68%, I'll take that. It's better than nothing.
I think they might be just two different styles. Which
I'm a very different person in terms of my styles.
Which, it
This one, however.
does happen sometimes. Let's see. So Matt Riddle versus Low-Ki. Also, the fact that the venue is only half full because of the cancellations and stuff can hit the ratings as well.
Can it?
Yeah, if it was one away from being the nicest score.
I know. Well, there we go. Yeah. King of the Bros. I can't believe this is a match that I'm actually booked.
Right, Chad, what are the odds on this ending in a critical? So who do you have winning this one?
Probably Riddle. But I did watch a video of Low-Ki knocking someone out with a slap, which makes me think I'm not sure. But they're both like really good hard-hitting styles, so this should be like really good.
I think one of the other reasons that got a lower rating was like it was pretty one-sided.
Yeah, it had moments. This one seems like it's going to be, again, hopefully not one-sided.
Yeah, because like one-sided matches generally do result in lower ratings.
Yeah.
Because it scores them on things, like big moves, back and forth, near falls, that kind of thing.
I've heard so much about this game, so I'm quite interested to see how it works.
You even get, like, when you're doing it in regular mode anyway, you get, I'm trying how to put it, like the arena that they're wrestling in can also influence the score. Because there's like, for example, one of the arenas is supposed to be like the CMLL arena with, like the dancing woman on the ramp and stuff.
Yeah.
And obviously they react more to like lucha style. Whereas there's also like one that's supposed to be like the Tokyo Dome, which is they tend to like strong style. There's and there's like other ones that react to like there's like a one that's meant to be MSG, which is more sort of for showmen kind of thing.
Yeah.
I mean, if a match is good enough, it'll kind of override that anyway. But it is something that can have an impact on it.
Yeah, I can imagine so.
Like when you make someone, you even get to score. You even get to choose how much selling they do.
Really?
Yep.
Oh.
Oof.
Oh, that was nice.
Oh, no worries, Jim. Take care, mate.
Bye, Jim.
Yeah. There's a thing in it called Ukemi, which the way it the way it describes it in the story mode when you do it manually yourself is it's when you could reverse a move but you take the move anyway to build drama. But what it doesn't tell you is that whether you doing it or the AI doing it, it builds up a hidden meter called spirit.
Right,
okay. Which basically when your guy's on their last legs, it gives them like a sort of second wind.
Oh, Jesus, Low-Ki. So it like gives them second wind?
Yeah.
Like, this just shades of real life.
So like, you basically using that, you can make like a Cena type who just like takes a tanking for a lot of the match, then just bulldozes them at the end.
Wins the last minute. See, the thing is, I've chosen a good match for this.
Yeah.
Oh, he loves an Alabama slammer.
Oh, suplexes him to the floor.
Are those push-ups warrior style? Oh. I still love the fact this ref has big hands.
Yeah, that's Big Hands Johnson. Our senior official.
Senior official. Big.
Oh!
That's it. Oh!
Not to be confused with our other referee, senior official.
Can't believe he died. Oh, well, poor Loki. You've just got to feel for him. 72, that's not bad.
Yeah, getting up there.
I'm building.
Next up, it's the 6-man. We'll
this is going to be
we'll
interesting.
Speed this up a bit, because otherwise, because tag ones do tend to go on for a bit if you don't.
Yeah, speed up.
I mean, either way, like once we've got the mods back in play, I will have you back so we can do one properly with the same standards that everyone else has had.
Yeah, definitely. I'd love to come back.
Here they come. Best friends. Cassidy just sat on the mat.
Of course he did.
Oh, Aaron, more than hype rule. They're so good. And they're all like crazy young as well. I think they're all like 21, 22.
Hello?
Hello? Hello?
This game. Yep, hello?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I don't know what happened.
I think must have just cut out for a sec. Is the Orange Cassidy lookalike kid in attendance? If only. If only. But yeah, more than hyper, like, I mean, obviously Eddie, you'll know, you've seen them, like, they're so good. So young as well. I think they're all like 21, 22.
Yeah, they're all really, really young, and it makes everyone feel really, really, really... That's brilliant.
Yeah, I actually made this more than hype, so...
Oh, did you?
Yeah. No one had made them.
Oh.
Of, like, the...
People that are probably not made in this game, it wouldn't surprise me.
I mean, like, with the Scottish folk, pretty much it was just, like, the NXT UK people and the, like, a handful of the more obvious ICW names. You know, like, people like Jester and Lionheart and people like that.
Yeah, of course.
So all the rest that you saw, like, apart from obviously like Viper and that, most of the Scottish people on our roster I had to make myself. Same with the Irish people, like the OTT group that I've got. The only ones that I didn't have to make myself were Session Moth and Katie Harvey.
Okay.
There's a bunch of free More Than Hype matches recently just been put up to YouTube. I recommend any of them, honestly. I'm sure, isn't there one with them against like the Lucha Bros?
There's one where against the Lucha Bros and Ray Horace. There's another one where it's them against the Rascals and Mako Satomura. And it's that one's not bad. I would recommend probably those two. The one you mentioned is definitely fun. There's also a match where LJ takes on David Starr, which is really good. And they're, I'm trying to remember. The More Than Hype when it was just Darren and Nathan are really good. When they're all put as just like a duo, they're all good as well. So yeah, there's a lot of matches there. I need to have a look in my head. I'll need to have a look and see if there's any I can think of.
I just want...
Good match.
It wouldn't be me, but for someone, when the moves editing comes out, for someone to make the Eddie Rockets combo. Because God knows I won't be able to.
I'm hoping that this brings my rating back up a little bit.
I think it will. But yeah, like when I was watching more than hype matches on YouTube, just to to try and get the move sets and move sequences and stuff down right, and I mean certainly worse ways to spend your evening than watching a bunch of more than hype matches. But and I said this to Amy Alonso when we had her on the other day. There was a lot of, and it happens anytime that I watch like Irish wrestlers to make them in the game. It feels like any time I watch ones from Irish companies, I still constantly find out about new people that I've never seen before and think, they're bloody good. Like,
there's so many. There's like the Fabio, Sharkbait, Adam Farrell. Who else? What's it? CLB. Who's from Longford. There's a Big Rab, Michael May. There's a lot of good Irish wrestlers who are just down to get out and stuff like that.
Oh, that was
Michael May is really good. I do recommend Michael May matches. They're really fun.
That was the other one, now that I think about it, that I didn't have to make, Scotty Davis.
Oh yeah, Scotty Davis as well, yeah. Davis versus Liger was really good on the VOD. Come on. Ooh. People are dealing with buffering issues. I'm sorry, people.
Try refreshing it. And it looks okay on my end.
It's looking fine on mine.
Like one of the ones I watched, I think it was from some European company. Oh
wow!
So Big Psycho Nathan just killed Orange Cassidy.
Well, that was going well. Oh, we're 2 away from nice.
But the average card is nice.
The average card has been nice so far.
No, I mean, average card rating is literally 69.
Yes.
So at least if we can keep that up, you've done something here.
If I can keep... if I can keep it at 69, it'd be really good, but I know it's not going to happen. CM Chainsaw, yes, the Paparazzi Championship Series was one of the best things that TNA ever did. Is this Miyahara versus Shiozaki? Yes, it is. Oh boy, this is going to be fun.
The other thing that can hurt it sometimes, especially when using ones that other people have made, is everyone has their own standard that they make wrestlers to in this.
Oh yeah, I can imagine so. Because it says people making wrestlers, so again, it's their choice, their decision, isn't it?
Yeah. So, I mean, there's a sort of general consensus on what kind of stuff works among most people, but sometimes it doesn't get adhered to. Like the Katie Harvey that I downloaded, I ended up having to fix because she was so overpowered. She was like Minoru Suzuki level powered.
Minoru Suzuki level powered.
Like, I'm not even exaggerating that, and I'm sure Katie Harvey wouldn't mind being compared to Minoru Suzuki, but like
I still have Steiner Mass to fix it. Oh boy, Steiner Mass versus Sekimoto. Jeez, oh, that's going to be interesting. I mean, I imagine, because obviously it's like the work that you put in, by the way, just looking at that, More Than Hype, that's a lot of good, it's a lot of work you must have put into that. That's actually pretty good.
Those three, that just took me an evening.
Yeah.
And as I said, a lot of it was just literally watching More Than Hype matches, and I'm not going to complain about that.
Oh no, you're not going to complain about watching that kind of stuff, you know?
Yeah, like, because I ended up having to make, like, Debbie Keitel, Valkyrie, Raven Creed, Amy Alonzi. I think who else? Most of it's been
basically watching a lot of OTT wrestling then, I imagine.
Oh yeah, I mean, I've seen a lot of, or a fair amount of Raven and Amy live at least anyway.
Yeah.
So I kind of knew what I was doing when I was making them. Most of the ones I've made have been like local people with a handful of other people thrown in for good measure.
Yeah. This is gonna end in a roll-up. If the roll-up helps me get to 69 and gets me to stay at 69, then I'm not gonna complain. Oof. Let's just call this my test run, and then I don't get on the leaderboard. Unless I get 69, then I want to go on the leaderboard.
Can it be done?
Can a man stay at 69?
And the thing is, I don't think the matches have been particularly bad. Like, but they've just been lacking something.
Yeah, I think there's just maybe, again, with obviously the cancellations and stuff, I maybe should have come into this with a bit more of a... Oh! 2.9. Yeah. Iron Gleed, I would love to be able to create people in Fire Pro, but I have no skill whatsoever. See,
I've been playing Fire Pro games for about 15 years or so now, so... and even that, there's still stuff that, like, I mess up. I would say there's no definitive way to get something absolutely right.
Yeah, you're not going to be able to create everyone pitch perfectly, you know? No! No!
No, but...
Wasn't even a roll-up. Jesus. Oh, he's hit him with a Shawn Michael moveset.
A lot of it is trial and error when you're making people.
Yeah.
Which obviously gets a bit easier once you figure out what everything means and like the logic side of things.
.9, a lot of close counts here. I also had to book around a show that wasn't your show either. Okay, well, yeah, that's true. CM Chainsaw is like really helping me out here, making me feel not as bad for this show going bad.
Oh, Chainsaw's a good lad. We'll love a bit of Chainsaw here.
Yeah, with people not wanting to sign and whatnot, that's like, see, the thing is, like, it's part of games, you know, but it's like, oh,
at least with the mods, there's stuff I can kind of preemptively, like, it's never a 100% yes, this will work, but there is stuff I can do to sort of preemptively try and increase the chances of them signing up.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, if these people, like, obviously they're doing the whole thing where people don't sign, obviously Vince WWE goes bust and stuff like that, like, you know, that stuff's gonna happen, but, you know, I think it's just, I do like the game, it's just, obviously, you know,
see, this has been one of the better matches so far, I think.
Yeah, I think I've picked the two people with right styles. Miyahara and Shiozaki. Are you looking for, I mean, were you going to be planning on doing any streaming with TEW, or I take it, is that just a bit too out of your cup of tea in terms of that? I don't mind TEW.
The weird thing with it is, because there's so much you can do in TEW.
Mm-hmm.
And I loved EWR, I used to play that all the time. Whereas TEW can feel a bit too much at times for me. But yeah. I would love to do something with it at some point. I'm actually helping out with a charity stream later in the month for it.
Yeah, I saw that was a Mildly Amusing stream, wasn't it?
Yeah, they were kind enough to ask me to be one of the guests on it, which obviously, you know, great charity like Dogs Trust, of course. But yeah, so that I've managed to talk Everett into coming on with me as well for it. So
nice.
Everett's lovely, by the way. He's so cool.
The big dog, Andrew Everett,
Yep.
the son of Andre the Giant. Lovely man. I saw him once at OTT. He was so lovely. He needs to, obviously I know he's taking. I think he's taking a break at the moment due to injuries and stuff like that. Or is he maybe back? I know.
Oh, he
was
came
on
back.
ROH.
It was sort of end of last year. He came back.
Yeah.
So I watched a match. Me and Joanna watched a match. It was like a full show. I think it was Smash Wrestling, but don't quote me on that. It was a Canadian one anyway. But it was they had him against Kevin Bennett.
Yeah, that would be Smash. They were part of the most prestigious tournament in European wrestling, PCW's Road to Glory. They had Sebastian Suave. Who else? Oh, Shane Saber. Psycho Mike, who is hilarious. And there were some other ones in it. I can't remember exactly, but the Smash guys really hit out of the park. They were really good.
Basically, the main matches we watched it for were like Everett, obviously, and they also had Rosemary against Max the Impaler.
Oh, right, okay.
They just kind of knocked lumps at each other.
Fair enough. As Miyahara wins in 1849.
Yeah, I think that was a better match. Yeah, 100%. There you go.
Yes.
So that's brought it back up to 76% overall.
Yes. Imagine that meme or that video where. Oh God. Street Fighter.
The turnaround could be on.
Oh, Bison just going yes. Yes.
Next up, AJ Styles versus Chris Travis.
Now, has anyone hit 100% before?
In a single match.
Yes.
Oh, it's actually pretty common.
Is it?
Yeah.
I just want to.
But doing it consistently throughout a whole show is difficult.
I can imagine so. I'm hoping someone's extra boosted up this Chris Travis because he was one of the best workers in Brit Press.
Well, someone made him, and I downloaded it and just sort of improved on it a bit, changed up the look, the moveset a bit to make it more accurate. Yeah, the top of the leaderboard is Maya with a 97.1 average.
Ah, okay.
I beat it last night with a 97.8 average.
The comeback is on, though. The comeback is on.
Imagine if you did it, like, all the hundreds for here and you end up not bottom.
Just because of people pulling out. Oh.
So I made this trav, but I used someone else's trav as like a base for it.
That's not bad. I think someone else has made this AJ then, yeah.
Yeah. Pretty much all of the WWE kind of guys are other people's.
They're really good designs, though.
Oh yeah, I mean, a lot of the models in the game are... They're supposed to be, like, they're based on people. It was the same with the last Fire Pro, albeit that came out in like 2003 or 4. So obviously it was a lot older roster. Yeah. And back then it was... it had a roster of like 300 odd. Like default in the game, but they were all they were all based on real wrestlers. And it was... If you knew the companies and that, it was pretty obvious who was supposed to be who.
Right, okay.
So you had like a New Japan and All Japan, you had like Noah, 01, there was like an American section that had like a sort of, like just a mix of like WWF, WCW kind of guys.
There was a video game that the New Legacy guys were doing, which was a Japanese video game. I was watching a bit of a stream on that, and that looks pretty cool.
Which one?
I can't remember what it was, but it was like they used someone's mod who like added in like WWE guys and all that.
Oh, that would have been Virtual Pro Wrestling.
I think so.
But it was basically played like No Mercy.
Kinda, yeah.
Yeah, that would be Virtua Pro Wrestling, which is basically it's basically No Mercy but a Japanese roster.
If you miss games that had made up names, then go buy that 5-star wrestling game.
America, America.
Kurt Angel.
See, even the 5-star game, and look, let's not beat about the bush. It wasn't great, but
He's just said no thanks in the chat.
but
They need the money.
one of the things I will give them credit for is they did something that I don't recall seeing in any other wrestling game, and that was the way that they worked limb damage.
Yeah.
So, like, if you say take out someone's leg, they're sometimes if they try to do like a body slam or whatever to you, their leg will buckle and like they won't be able to do it.
Okay.
Which I thought was a really nice idea.
Yeah, that's like a good idea.
Like most wrestling games, even if they don't pull it off or whatever, at least have a few nice ideas in them. That was one of theirs, I thought.
Like one of my favorite, like I think some of my favorite games were like, I'd say I loved kind of SmackDown Shut Your Mouth, and I loved Here Comes the Pain at points, because Here Comes the Pain was really good, really good.
Smashing roster and all.
My only issue was the TNA video game. I kept trying with the TNA video game, and I could not do a single finisher on the TNA video game. I remember being really excited, going, "This is going to be a really cool game," and then I was like, "I have no idea how to hit a finisher in this game whatsoever."
One of the things I liked about the TNA game was it was, I believe, the first wrestling game, and I think others have done it since. I know WWE All Stars was one of them. It was the first one where you could reverse someone's reversal.
I mean, yeah, I think so. I mean, I did like. See, the thing is, like, I think the story part of it was great as well. Like, it was it was like.
It was something different.
Fresh, yeah. And it gave us 5 different versions of Suicide. Yeah, they did put more focus into the graphics and nothing else.
Oh, it looked fantastic. It looked amazing, but especially for its time when you compare it to like the WWE games of the time, or even the WWE games now, to be honest.
See, it was like I'm gonna give a shout. I think what's his name? Oh, he does a kind of like a screen swipe of like wrestling stuff, of like things that happen in like a certain month or something like that.
Right.
Yeah, Global Force Gold is his name.
Okay. Of course it is.
Of course it is. He does a thing called. What was that? What happened?
That has a random chance of happening sometimes. Basically, stealing your opponent's signature move.
Oh, they're doing it move by move. Kick out AJ, but don't kick out. Yes.
Trav wins.
There we go. So he does a thing called Wrestle. It's on WrestleWipe.com, and he did one where it was like Victor from WWE. Well, the artist formerly known as Victor, who now goes under the name of Vic_the_Space Lord. So apparently Victor from the Ascension is a Space Lord now, and he basically retweeted.
Please tell me.
2K20.
Please tell me it comes out to Space Lord by Monster Magnet.
I don't know, but I hope he does. He retweeted WWE 2K20 releasing their Southpaw Regional Wrestling. And basically said, okay, now I'm going to actually say this looks like shit. I'm a gamer and a fan of certain things. This sucks.
He's not wrong.
He isn't wrong. They released one today, or they showed one today, which was like Space Hackers, and it was just looked like a really shitty version of Cyberpunk 2077.
Yeah, see, I think they were trying to tie it in with the release of that, and that got pushed back to like September or whatever. So
yeah, it got pushed back way back. So are we at 79% then? I take it, yeah.
I think so. But I mean that pushed it up because AJ Trav got 89%.
Yes.
generally when I play this, it's only when it goes under 80 I'm kind of but you know, as I said, things happened with this show.
Things happened, guys. Things happened. The numbers don't lie, and they apparently spell disaster for Daisuke Sekimoto.
They spell disaster for you now, like, with this show.
The numbers don't lie, and they spell disaster for me and this show. How many matches have we got left? So,
I think it's 2 after this.
Okay. Oh, meaty dads beating each other up. Here we go.
Daisuke Sekimoto, a former champion of ours.
Is he?
Yeah. Our title lineage is Jayla Dark, Rosemary, Daisuke Sekimoto, Andy Wilde.
Fair enough.
Sekimoto versus Andy Wilde was a belter.
Yeah.
Yes,
I
it's
like Southpaw.
this, then the Nick Gage match, then the Vince versus Arquette.
No, that's going to be so bad. If McMahon, I would probably give McMahon and Arquette 5 stars.
Big back body drop.
Isn't it? Did I book LAX? No, one of them didn't show up.
Yeah. Unfortunately.
Yeah, the Southpaw, but I liked Southpaw Regional Wrestling. It was a good random thing they did.
Yeah, they're doing another one in the summer, I think, as well.
Are they?
Yeah, but it's going to be like a few years later, like set in the 90s.
What is he? Has he just got part of a table?
Yep.
I thought he was going to go for Burning Hammer there. I was going to mark out.
Yeah, like one of the things is they showed a wee trailer for it, and it had Fandango's character, but like he's like kind of burnt out and he's like dressed kind of grunge style. So he's like clearly been listening to like too much Nirvana and like wearing all the flannel shirts and that.
Interesting that they're going to have to stay away from obviously Jericho's character, but I think Jericho's character was away from the most recent season, wasn't he?
I think so, yeah. Clint Bobsky, was it?
Yeah, because he was the son of the man who owned the TV station.
Oh, here we go.
So weird.
Big Mad Steiner getting the better of the strike exchange.
Oh. Imagine if this happened in real life, though. It would just be so funny.
Big beefy men slapping meat.
Just big beef men, yeah.
I was thinking of doing something like that, like a tournament, like a piss take of the Cruiserweight Classic, but just hate all big beefy guys.
If you had named after, so if the Grapple, I'm shouting out everyone here. The Grapple podcast. One of their hosts keeps calling them the big beefy fuckers.
Well, we've got a guy whose nickname is literally just the Big Beefer. His name is Sirloin.
Why is Steiner just taking his time on the out? Oh, Sekimo, what are you doing?
Because as well.
Have you heard the Scott?
So what's Scott Steiner done now?
Have you heard the Scott Steiner gets really annoyed when you don't call it a Frankensteiner?
See, I think differently. I think it's only a Frankensteiner when he does it.
Yeah. Oh no, don't give up. I know it's the Steiner recliner, Daisuke, but you're a big boy.
Oh!
The bear isn't booked. I didn't book the bear.
Yeah. So as well as Super Pro Wrestle now, I've assembled something called the Wrestleverse.
Right.
Which is, as well as, you know, all of the people that I've created for Super Pro Wrestle, it'll also include stuff that like friends and that I've created as well.
Okay, that sounds good.
So as well as having Super Pro Wrestle and a bunch of other companies in this, we've got like the Wrestleverse, which is basically like basically a free agents bit, but for all our made up folk.
I like that. That sounds not bad.
That's where Sirloin is.
Ah, I see.
And a lot of the recent additions, such as Sirloin, have come from either just dumb shit talked about in these streams or in like friend streams like Repelec or JBI or whoever, and we've just kind of went off on one and added them. Like we've got a new deathmatch guy that he came up. Oh, Burning Hammer!
Burning Hammer!
We've got
Steiner kicks out. I'll love him forever, but I'll also be so disrespectful. Oof.
Kicked out with authority. So beefy. We've made
some lariat. Another lariat.
We've got a new made-up guy, a deathmatch guy.
Right.
The name, I can't remember who came up with the name, but it came up with when we had Everett on.
Right. Okay.
And his name is Rip Kaboom.
I see.
The bear would get #1 seeds, but bears don't eat seeds, T-Grey. They eat other things. Do bears eat seeds?
78% and an ankle lock.
Not bad, so we're at 79 overall.
Okay. Oh, Nick Gage versus Bam Bam Bigelow, and then David Arquette versus Vince McMahon.
There we go. Nick Gage versus Bam Bam Bigelow. Who else did we make up? Oh yeah, we've got Super Anus, Lucha Legend, who is now basically our Cruiserweight champion, by the way.
Right.
Because we held a tournament last weekend to crown the first Junior Vice Executive Champion, and he won it.
Okay. That sounds...
So you'll get to see him in action when you decide who his challenger is.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I'm booking Super Pro Wrestle after this.
I think it was him and Scott in the finals.
Oh, yes, Scott's still in this. I forgot he is, isn't he?
Yeah, he's a member of Sideburns Worldwide.
I forget how many people we have.
There was like 11, I think.
Oh, we started to become a gang. We're basically the NWO. Love Bam Bam.
Yeah.
Beast from the East, Bam Bam Bigelow against MDK all day, Nick Gage.
This match would rule.
Like, if this match took place in real life, it would be really interesting. It's the same way where I think someone tweeted that Nick Gage versus New Jack, like, who would win? I would genuinely think New Jack would win.
Now, I mean, Eddie, you were and still sometimes are a referee.
Uh-huh.
How would you go about reffing New Jack versus Nick Gage?
I wouldn't. Again, it would just be a case of making sure that they're protected and that the fans, because you know for a fact that they're going to go into the crowd or they're going to go around that area. So you make sure everyone's protected and looked after in terms of that.
Okay,
Yes, the bounty hunter versus the convict. That's pretty much what.
Yeah. You still referee sometimes for Breed, right?
I did. Not anymore. I think after the cave show, because I mean, if you referee in a cave, there's not really much more you can do.
That's true. How was that?
It was cold. It was really cold. Because Paige, my girlfriend who lives in Chicago, she was over for it. And I think I woke up the next morning and I pretty much had what was called the cave cold or the cave flu. Because the night before they'd went into the cave and there'd be no rain. And then on the morning there was a little bit of rain. And because it's a cave, the rain was seeping through.
Right, okay.
So they had to kind of wait and hold off. I think there's a documentary being made about the cave show, and I think it would definitely be interesting. It was fun though, just the fact that you could say you've refereed or you've worked in a cave. I think it was a good experience for everyone in terms of that, but it was interesting, that's for sure. Oh man,
It's the kind of show I would love to go to, but you know,
yeah.
money being what it is, and you know.
Yeah, like, don't get me wrong, I would have, if you were, I'd say it was one of those things where it was like, you had to kind of be a part of it, or at least, if they do another one, I think a ton of people would be a part of it again. Obviously, the case of, you know, whatever happens with Breed and whatever happens with this just now, so, I mean, I'd say I'm just glad I can say I did it. Oof.
Oh, and he's right back up.
Oof. Gage is just being up Bam Bam Bigelow in this corner here.
A pile driver followed by a couple of slumps. That's very Nick Gage.
It's very Nick Gage.
Yeah, because I didn't make either of these, so.
No, I was gonna say whoever made the Gage is like a really good Gage.
Yeah, and the Bam Bam is literally the Bam Bam model that was what I was saying earlier about how the previous game had real wrestlers under different names. Bam Bam was one of them. So it's literally the same Bam Bam.
Oh, right, okay. Has Nick Gage taken on Johnny yet?
No, not yet.
Do you think I could book that for... I was going to say I could book that for Super Pro Wrestle.
Yeah, well, technically Dakota Kai and Amy Alonzi exist within that universe now, so... the main event of WrestleMania, one of the things because you do get run-ins sometimes, but it's random, and it'll be, like, the way the rosters in the game work is you have promotions and you have stables, or groups. So it'll always be the person who runs in for you will always be someone from the same group.
Well, yeah, it'll always be someone from your stable, I imagine.
Yeah, but the way some rosters work, like for example the WWE one, I've just got like apart from like stables and like a couple of teams, I've just got it like Raw, SmackDown, NXT, etc. Like got them divvied up that way. So if someone from SmackDown was wrestling, the person who ran in for them would also be someone from SmackDown.
Someone from SmackDown, yeah.
So, but one of the things you can do with the mod is you can determine who it is that runs in. So I set it so that Dakota Kai would run in to attack Johnny. And that
Did Johnny see this?
Unfortunately no. And Amy Alonzi ran in for the save.
I saw that Johnny got put against Dakota and I laughed very much at that.
See, I set that up as a surprise for him during the charity stream. Originally it was going to be Johnny versus NL Slip, but but then I decided that Johnny versus Dakota Kai would be funnier.
I mean, I do like how NL Johnny against the NL Slip would be a massive right to censor is not fine moment.
Well, when I say NL Slip, I mean like, you know, the Sting looking one that they made in Wrestling Revolution.
Oh yeah.
It's that one. Resplendent with every power bomb you can possibly think of.
This is going long and I like it, and I do like the fact that Nick Gage is that like a dirty heel.
Yeah, they're just knocking. Oh! Finisher steal! Trading greetings from Asbury Parks.
That had like zero effect on Bam Bam.
And the tattoos protected him.
Got back up and then hit him again. That was really good.
Yeah, 91.
Yeah.
Like hit him with his own finisher, and it's kind of like an "oh no you didn't" moment.
It's like, you what, bro?
Well, here we go, main event time. David Arquette versus Vince McMahon.
And who killed WCW more? Did you create Arquette?
No, but I did tinker with it a little. he comes.
A former WCW champion. Now the All Elite Wrestling Junior Heavyweight champion.
Yep. In this mode, it gives every company the same titles, so every company has like a heavyweight, a junior heavyweight, tag team, junior tag team, and 6-person tag team.
Oh man, it's Vince McMahon era 2003-2004.
He had an absolute belter of a match with Manlin a few months back.
Did he?
Yeah.
These two seem evenly matched, so I'm hoping it's fun. That is still probably one of my favourite moments. McMahon tearing his quads after the Rumble 2005 ending.
Well, the fact that he did one, like, on, like, sliding into the ring, and apparently he did the other because he was trying to refuse help to the back.
Yeah. It's the fact he just walks up, he's so annoyed, he tries to get up, and then he's like, nope, down, and he's just sitting on the floor. He's sitting at the kind of apron while everyone's kind of staring at him.
Yeah, I will say, like, because I saw a little interview thing, according to Batista, he did see the funny side afterwards.
Oh yeah, I imagine he did. He was probably given one of those steak wraps. Honestly, how does a man not think about steak wraps?
Yeah, and he's never heard of Pirates of the Caribbean, remember?
Oh yes. I mean, to be fair, he's not seen any movie that's not a WWE related production.
Who was it? Oh, was it the Punk interview where he said he was watching a movie on a plane, and Vince was like, "Why aren't you watching like WWE?"
It was the fact that like the last probably movie he's probably ever watched is probably that See No Evil movie.
Yeah. Hell, he probably didn't even watch that. Probably the last film he watched was No Holds Barred.
I imagine he watched Ready to Rumble and probably just walked out 5 minutes through.
Yeah, which was a mistake because Ready to Rumble was awesome.
I can't believe Cena was in it.
Was he?
Cena is apparently in the background of Ready to Rumble.
So, I guess because he would have been UPW at the time, right?
Yeah, I think so. Him doing the prototype promo always kind of makes me laugh. Yeah, he's in the background working out. Is old John Boy. David no sells the cutter.
Oh, David's bust open.
Yes. Does blood gain me more points or does it gain me more scares?
It can do.
Bust Vince open. He was always bust open in these matches.
Ah yes, Johnny Large Meat.
Oh,
That match ruled. That was so good.
What was that?
The Firefly Funhouse one at Mania.
I've not watched it, and I've not watched the Boneyard match either.
The Boneyard match is good, but the Firefly Funhouse match is amazing.
I saw the moment where Vince, where Cena comes out in the NWO, and I'm still confused as to why that was a thing.
Because it was good shit.
Of course, it was good shit.
Yeah, it was so good. The only downside is now, whenever I go back to booking storyline stuff in Super Pro Wrestle, people are going to think that I'm ripping that off.
Yeah, you've been doing it the longest though. That's one of the things I put up on Twitter, and I didn't know what people thought. I mean, I said that my worry is now, obviously, depending on how long this is going on for, I worry that WWE are just going to go, oh, everyone seems to like that kind of cinematic feel, and they're just going to keep doing it and keep doing it.
I wouldn't mind them doing it as long as this goes on, because I like, at least try to do something a bit different. But
yeah,
Because
Vince McMahon no selling Scotty 2 Hotty's the worm there. Jeez, oh.
Because a lot of the style of matches, especially that they had at Mania, just don't really work without a crowd.
Yeah, I mean, here's the thing, like, it was so, like, the Edge Orton match lasting for like 40 minutes. Like, I get that people might like that, I really do, but from what I heard, there people were like, no, that's just not for me, you know. It should have been trimmed down a little bit.
Yeah,
I agree. It should be for special occasions. It should be for matches that are kind of, you know. Oh my God! Is Vince McMahon just killed David Arquette?
yeah, and he won't release the hold.
Release the hold, Vince.
Get in there, big hands.
Release the hold, Vince.
Cut to commercial.
84%. Yes.
So that means David Arquette versus Vince McMahon was better than More Than Hype versus the Best Friends.
To be fair, remember that had a critical though.
Alright, it was better than Loki versus Riddle. Orange Cassidy is injured. No, that'll be the result of what Nathan, Big Psycho Nathan did to him.
So that's fine. We killed one. I got an 81. That today's failure. Wow. Yeah, I mean, I failed. I'm not that unhappy about it. I got to see Vince. Dr. Wagner.
Oh yeah, just these can sometimes be good because the tag team ones, it just throws together random teams.
I think doing it on special occasions, that kind of style of match is good. But doing it a lot is just... Oh, no!
Another company's gone bankrupt. But we're still going strong.
Oh man, poor AAA.
Yeah, let's host a company party. Glenn? No.
Oh dear.
Right, let's have a look.
So basically, if anyone wants to book Orange Cassidy, they're not going to be able to because he's dead for 4 months.
I mean, we're still... Oh, that actually hit our popularity in Europe.
Oh. Are you saying that I've created a Brexit type of show?
Maybe. Right. Well, that's where our company's based, Europe.
Oh, okay. Mexico just died. Yeah, I know. I want to run to you, Mexico.
So,
Gone but not forgotten.
let's let you book some title matches.
Oh, yeah, boy.
So let's have a look at what titles we got. So we got the Grand Championship, which is Johnny, with a staggering 9 successful defences so far.
Okay.
We got the Pure 6 one, which is held by Vix.
Yay!
We got the Benny Hill Memorial Championship, which is held by Aisha Raymond.
Okay.
The Junior Vice Executive, which is held by Super Anus.
Mm-hmm.
And the Rootin' Tootin' Championship, which is held by Seth Siegel.
Okay. Right, so...
1 second, I just want to double check something, see if I can fix something.
Everyone's going like really sad in the chat that Mexico's been killed. R.I.P. Doritos Locos Tacos.
Ah, right. So no Rootin' Tootin' match tonight. That was my fault though, because without the mods, each title has to be defended in certain match types, and I forgot to change the one when I was making that title.
Okay.
Because that's supposed to be a title for shoot fights, basically.
Oh, right, okay.
So, again, let's look at the titles. So, Benny Hill Memorial Championship, Aisha Raymond. Who are we going to have Aisha defend against?
Okay, so let me have a look at the roster.
I'll just quickly bring up Aisha Raymond.
So is this just like an any person division belt then? Take it,
Yeah, anyone can compete for this.
Okay.
So we got Super Pro Wrestle there, we've got the Wrestleverse there, and we've got other things as well.
Okay. Okay, so this is just kind of an any one belt then, I take it.
So that's the Sideburns Worldwide roster as it is.
If I book all my people, everyone's gonna accuse me of being a corrupt official. I mean, technically I should book everyone because, I'm Sideburns Worldwide, but... okay. Give me... I want him off the show as quickly as possible. Give me Matt Denton. And if he loses, I'll laugh.
This match is for the Benny Hill Memorial Championship.
Okay. I take it the match goes and then I get to book another one, yeah?
Yep. And we'll let you ref this.
Oh, I hope I still can.
Right. Yep, all good.
Thank you to the amount of people who have come out, even though probably no one knows who I am.
Oh, no. You'd be surprised. So, Benny Hill Memorial Championship, Bastard Denton versus Aisha Raymond.
Well, yeah. I mean, it wasn't that great. I mean, it was an 81%. Hopefully my next one.
I mean, it's not a terrible show. The thing that had it rated as a failure was the fact that the venue was half full.
I know, it was like, and then the cancellations as well.
The cancellations are why the venue was half full, though.
Exactly.
So, that was what undid you.
Boo. Boo.
What a rude man.
What a bad man. He keeps talking about my dick on the streams. Very off-putting. No one hates Sideburns Worldwide. Everyone loves Sideburns Worldwide. I am the most successful manager this company has produced. Am I wrong there, Adam?
You're not wrong. I mean, you're pretty much the only manager we've got, but that's neither here nor there.
Stop taking away from my shine.
Right, here we go.
Oh shit, it's fast forwarded, I like it.
Yeah, it's the Benny Hill Memorial Championship.
Oh, is there a Benny Hill music playing?
Yes.
Oh yes.
It's basically a joke title we've come up with that can only be defended in 400% speed matches.
Oh, I bet this guy's gonna end up winning this belt, isn't he?
There is a good chance.
Oh god. Did he create himself or did you create him?
He created himself, I fixed it.
Oh, okay. I hope Aisha does kill him.
Thank you, C. Kelly Edits, for the follow, and Tyler, and Smarkside. There have been a few follows there that it has not notified me about, but thank you.
Who is that?
Who is that? It's a free agent, whoever it is. This is what I meant, it's like a free agent, because Aisha's a free agent. I'm not sure who that is.
Is that Adam Page?
No, it's not Adam Page. Because he's under AEW.
Hi, who were all the people who followed?
C. Kelly Edits, who's talking in the chat there now.
Hi, C. Kelly Edits, thank you for following. I like the fact when you kick them in the balls, it makes a
also
belt noise.
Tyler, and Smarkside.
Yes!
She killed him!
Yes!
Aisha successfully retains.
That was brilliant. That 91 or 81?
80.
I think 81. Don't say I don't book good shit.
Alright, next up. And it has to be like a junior heavyweight this time.
Oh, okay, so I have to go with the junior heavyweight division.
Alright, so we'll bring up the champion, Super Anus.
Oh, God.
This is a Wrestleverse.
Okay.
Stuff created by friends, stuff created by me.
Okay.
Plus,
I am.
we also have. Where is it? The Wrestleverse University College, our training school.
Okay, I'm going to put. So it was Super Anus. Cannot believe I just said that out loud. There we go.
Thank you,
against,
Late Night Party Beats, for the follow, by the way.
I'm going to put them against Scott Murren.
Okay.
And that's clearly not for the fact that he's a member of Sideburns Worldwide.
Well, he's one of the hottest cruiserweights we've got.
Exactly, there we go, see, exactly.
It's him and Spot Monkey there.
There we go, see. Sport gun. Imagine if it was Sport gun.
Now, that just came about because I thought it would be really funny if someone booked Bart Gunn but booked him as Sport Gun to get around copyright.
Did you watch the Free for All, the Brawl for All episode Dark Side of the Ring?
No, I've not watched any of them yet.
Oh, you need to.
I mean, I didn't watch the Benoit one because I figured it'll be pretty heavy, and you know, it's something like that you need to be kind of in the mood to watch.
The Benoit one was very dark.
Yeah.
But it was it takes a little bit of time. You've got to. You are right. It's like watching BoJack Horseman. You've got to be in the kind of right frame of mind to watch BoJack Horseman.
Yeah. Also, I will point out, Kelly, that Brock Lesnar does not exist in this universe. Our version of Brock Lesnar is called Bowel Loosener.
DM Chainsaw is posting up clips, and they have really weird names.
Yeah, it picks Twitch when you clip it something. Twitch just picks random worded URLs for it.
Oh, is that? Make sure you tweet that to him and Aisha. Oh, he's a bastard and he deserves it.
So here comes Super Anus.
Yeah, see, Kaylee, the Benoit one is necessary. The New Jack one, I think it's just probably more the fact that
he's a bit of a roaster.
New Jack's a worker. Like, there's some of it that's like, I mean, some of it's that's new information, some of it's that's very much old information. I mean, the one that kind of got me a bit was the Bruiser Brody one in season 1. Like, that was just eye-openingly sad. But they've got, they're doing one on, I think the one on, their Owen Hart. They're doing one on Owen Hart. And they've got Martha.
Oh, okay.
In it. They've also, in the Brawl for All one, basically Vince Russo explains how he came up with Brawl for All, and is pretty much the best reason ever. He didn't like JBL, and he wanted to see JBL get knocked out.
Fair enough. Also, I love that Super Anus knocked Scott out of the ring using his bum.
Of course he did. Yeah, the New Jack one, the stabbing bit was, yeah, that was too much. But, again, people need to stop calling New Jacks or saying certain things to New Jack to stop this stuff from happening. And that's all I'll say about that. Oof, nice drop kick, Scott. Come on, Scott. Come on, my boy. I mean, come on, guys. Have a good wrestling match. That's a good pin. Is that the Sabre pin? Sabre Junior pin?
No, it got added with the second Stardom pack, so it's someone from there.
Alright, okay. I like that. That was really good.
I think it's Azumi that does it.
Alright, okay. What are they showing next week? I think next week is... Sorry, I'm just trying to search up. Next week is Jimmy Snuka.
Oh.
Yikes.
Oh, Super Anus up top. Drops a big one.
The biggin and wiggin.
Oh, locks in the dab mission.
It's Jimmy Snuka, then it's Dino Bravo, then it's David Schultz, Herb Abrams and the UWF, the Road Warriors, and then Owen Hart's the last one. What's that green mist?
Yeah. Oh, flippy kaye, motherfucker! Only, like, with the mods, you can change the colour of the mist for individual wrestlers. So, obviously, when the mods are in effect, Super Anus has brown mist.
Yeah, Tigre, the Owen one will be sad. Oh, what's
The Coriolis effect.
Did you say Corey Hollis?
Coriolis effect.
Oh, right.
It's
I thought you mentioned, like... I thought you were mentioning Corey Hollis, who was like an old ROH jobber.
No, the Coriolis effect is the thing when toilets flush the other way on the other side of the hemisphere.
Oh, right. I'm not very smart in that sense.
I only know that because of The Simpsons.
Well, Scott, what did you just do, you idiot? You see what I did?
Yep.
He just threw him in the corner and then fell on his ass. Oh, did he just fireball him? Jesus.
Yeah, he missed, though.
Oh, of course. Yeah, the own one will be sad. They've got, they've actually got Martha involved in it. And Jericho's doing all the narrations over them.
Oh, okay.
Aurora Coriolis at this time of year.
Localised entirely within this Wrestleverse ring.
Yes. Can I see it? No. Why do you keep saying that name? What name? Aurora Coriolis. Is it 20 counts or 10 counts?
20.
Oh, I was gonna say. Oh, yeah, oh no.
It's the same with...
Oh no. I know why he said, why do you keep saying that name?
Well, what have I
that was
missed?
an awful movie. That was an awful reason for Batman and Superman to fight. And then stop fighting. Oh, your mum's name is Martha too? Oh, that was so dumb. It's one of the worst movies.
This has been a damn fine match.
It has. It just... Oh, I'm sorry, Scott. You let me down. Did you create Super Anus? Yeah, I imagine you.
Yep.
Of course you did.
Yeah,
No one else would.
Yeah.
No one else would create Super Anus but you.
So the first successful defence for Super Anus. Now next up.
They didn't have the same day or same name for that matter, but it was so stupid. Honestly, one of the war. Honestly.
We're going to have something a bit different for the next one.
What are we doing?
Oh, wrong title. as we put the Pier 6 Championship on the line.
Ooh.
Babyface logic? Kinda. So, the current Pier 6 champion is Vix.
Hey. Who was the previous champion? It was Sean, wasn't it?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna put Vix against Sean. Everything is stupid in that movie. It really is.
The referee in charge of the action will be judgmental.
Oh dear. Oh, how many people have we got in here? 16 people! Jeez, oh.
How are you all doing, by the way? I hope you're all very well.
Oh, you're the loveliest person I think I've ever heard.
Sorry?
You've always been quite possibly the most politest person I've ever spoken to.
I do try, you know. I was raised right.
And honestly, like, I'll be honest, I'm gonna put you over big time here. I think you're genuinely, the things you've been doing at the moment have been, you know, they've been really great. You've been helping people a lot. Obviously, a lot of people are stuck and cooped in their houses and very bored. To say thank you for this. It's been, honestly, when I've tried to watch them, they've been really good. And you're a lovely, lovely person, Adam.
Thank you. I mean, to be honest, this is the kind of thing I would normally do anyway. It's just now I've got more time to be doing it.
Yeah. I mean, I think we all have a lot more time to be doing stuff.
Everyone who's here, like, I would say to you, thank you. I mean, the thing with these streams has always just been, it's, you know, a bunch of friends having a laugh, and so long as someone's not like an arsehole or a bigot or anything like that, then they're welcome along to have a laugh with us too.
Yeah, of course. And I'll more than happy answer questions about Batman, Superman while I'm doing that.
So yeah, the Pier 6 can only be defended in death matches.
I see.
Which is obviously why Vix won it.
Vix loves a Daddy Deathmatch.
Oh yeah, her nickname in the game is literally Deathmatch Daddy.
Of course it is.
And I've got the Deathmatch whites on for her. Fork! Which of course this is Deathmatch, so it counts as a submission move when you stab them with a fork.
Oh my goodness.
Judgmental cannot disqualify anyone.
What's crap? Oh, the reading. I only finished free from my former job after they've...
Bloody hell.
Wow.
That's horrible, man. I hope you get something sorted out soon.
Yeah, I hope you get that sorted out. That's absolute bullshit.
I mean, like, my work are actually kind of looking after us, and I forget sometimes how lucky I am for that.
Yeah. Well, my work is in place because I work in a call centre.
Right.
We have social distancing.
Mm-hmm.
We have people now probably working from home. Or we've had people working from home. We're just in my call centre. They're officially going to be doing that. So.
Yeah, we're getting furloughed as of next month.
Yeah.
So we'll still get paid, just not as much.
Yeah, I think it's 80%, isn't it?
Yeah, but even then, like, it should have technically taken effect this month, but our work like covered the rest of it. Mm-hmm. And we've also got because it's like a TK Maxx I work in, so obviously there's food there as well. So when we had to close, basically all of that got donated to local food banks. So at least so at least something good came from it.
Yeah, of course.
I mean, not that there should be a need for food banks in the 21st century, but that's another argument altogether.
We'd be here for a long time if we started talking about that stuff.
Oh, Light tubular response.
Is there anyone from the universe in the chat?
Chainsaw's in it.
Oh, is Chainsaw in it? Well,
Yep.
let's get Well, I might book Chainsaw. He's been really nice. Oh, that's a good pin.
That's how he won the title.
Oof.
Oh, that sucks, Chainsaw. I really hope you get something sorted soon, man. And if you ever need to talk about it or shit like that, you know where I am.
Don't come and find him though. Like, just talk to him. Don't like find him and hunt him down like a predator.
Well, I don't know if you'd be able to. Anyway, there's like kind of like the Atlantic Ocean separating us, but
Oh, is he American?
yeah.
God bless him. Whereabouts in America? I'm asking as if he's in the chat, but he's in the chat. I need to wait for a response from him.
Yeah. Oh, Death Valley Driver.
Just yet. Oh.
Yeah, this is the Wrestleverse University College ring.
I like how he's just hitting her randomly at points with the bat.
Coelum est locus in terris. That's the motto.
Whoa! That was nasty.
Do you know what Coelum est locus in terris means?
Ah, New York. I do not know what that means. No.
It means heaven is a place on earth.
Okay, Belinda.
You know I love my Belinda.
I know. I love the Go-Go's. Great.
Oh, the Go-Go's are great. I was so annoyed when I went to see her last year. Like, it was basically, she did all of Runaway Horses, plus the rest was just like best of. But on one of the English dates, she also did Our Lips Are Sealed. And I was gutted that I missed that.
Did she do Heaven is a Place on Earth for Vacation?
For what, sorry?
Did she do Heaven as a Place on Earth, or did she do Vacation?
Didn't do Vacation. She didn't do any Go-Go songs in Glasgow.
Oh.
The only Go-Go song she did on the tour was Our Lips Are Sealed.
Alright, she did on the English tour.
But she did do Heaven is a Place on Earth.
And I will cross an ocean to hunt down Adam and hunt Adam down and talk to him about things.
You should come here anyway, Chainsaw. We get free prescriptions.
Yes, everyone loves our healthcare.
And Vix wins.
Oh, Vix wins. Sorry, Sean. I did try to put you over, but... There's another thing I want to kind of give a brief shout out to.
Of course, go ahead.
It is the Galazzo, AC Galazzo. Are doing what's called the Inglese Invitational.
Oh, there's Dazzy stuff.
Yeah, Daz is doing a PES tournament now. He got frustrated with FIFA and decided to create a PES tournament.
Well, if I remember right, and it's been a while since I've played either, but if I remember right, PES is better for creating your own teams and stuff.
PES is a lot more better for the creativity side of things, yeah.
There we go, it's main event time. So you wanted Johnny versus Chainsaw?
Is that what we're doing?
You wanted Johnny to defend against Chainsaw?
Who was Chainsaw?
Chainsaw in the chat?
Oh yeah, give Chainsaw the match, yeah. Sorry, I'm not used to names. PES just feels like a more substantial game in general. I just stuck with FIFA for the story mode. The Journey was that.
The Journey was the
FIFA. It was the FIFA story mode.
yeah. I thought it was okay. Like I liked that they tried to put something different into the game.
I mean, they kind of had to.
What are you munching?
I'm having chips and a bacon cheeseburger.
Oh, nice.
But I've left it for too long and it's a bit cold, but I'm not really that bothered by it.
Well, here is Chainsaw.
Come on, Chainsaw, don't let me down.
He's going up against Johnny, who's kind of undefeated. The only person who's beat him is a bear.
Can I do a final match with someone in the bear?
Well, I was going to say that. The way I always end these streams is we put someone in a shoot fight against the bear.
Okay.
I actually beat the bear the other night as well.
I saw that Aisha beat the bear, didn't she? With like
Aisha beat the bear. Chris Hero beat the bear. Denton beat the bear.
Boo, no, let's not talk about it.
Tyler Bate beat the bear.
Okay.
And Effie beat the bear. Oh, and Brad Armstrong.
Yeah, the last one, was that the one in terms of the FIFA story mode where it was what was it? It was about playing on like streets and stuff like that.
The last one, I've not played this year's, or I've not played the current one. The last one I played, I think, was 19.
Yeah, it was just a street mode with like a story.
Oh, okay.
Like, not a story, but what was it called? Volta or Volto? One of my favourite football games was probably France '98 on the N64.
That's something I'll give a shout out to. Will I remember? Tigre's doing FIFA Sim stuff, like an international tournament tomorrow, I believe.
Oh, alright. Is that what you're doing? That's brilliant. I might keep an eye on that. Now, I do have to ask, what is your favourite World Cup anthem?
Mine?
Yeah.
Okay.
And anyone in the chat.
You mean like the theme?
The song.
Yeah,
The song they use. Like, it could be any of the songs that they use.
I can never remember the name of them. But I really liked the South Africa one.
Waka Waka.
Was it Waka Waka? The that one.
That was Canaan, Waving Flag.
That's it. That's the one.
There were two of them. There was the Coca-Cola national, the theme song for Coca-Cola for that.
Does Ali's Army count as well?
Does what count? Sorry.
Would Ali's Army count?
I think that would also mean we'd have to include Delamitre's "Don't Come Home to Us."
Oh God. I love was it the one that a bunch of Scottish people did for Trinidad and Tobago?
Oh yes, it was because Scotland was going to be there.
And the fact that like most of like the Trinidad and Tobago national squad were like had at least at some point played in Scotland as well.
Yeah, because we had Jason Scotland and Colin Samuel.
And Russell Latipe was still playing for them then.
Yes.
Brent Sancho.
Brent Sancho played for Falkirk, didn't he?
No, Dundee, I think.
No, he may have, because I know Samuel and
Colin Samuel, Russell Latipe.
My team.
Russell Latipe, Colin Samuel, and Denzel Table. That was the other one.
It was,
I'm sure there was a handful of others as well.
Don't Come Home Too Soon. I Had a Dream. Let Bonnie Scotland. We'll be the winning team for you. Oh God.
Remember that crazy cover of like I Have a Dream that a bunch of celebrities did for charity?
Aye.
It was for Children in Need, I think, where they had different people each doing a line each. But the person they managed to get to do the "Hey Biggie and go on yourself" bit was bloody Samuel L. Jackson.
Have you ever heard the song "We Are the World"? It was like America's version of Live Aid.
Oh yeah, feed the world. We are the world. Yeah, that says a lot.
It's so weird. Like it's like watching that. It's like when you watch the Live Aid video and like Bob Geldof's just like he's clearly like he's miserable. Obviously, it's like no one's getting paid. Everyone's got to come here of their own will and stuff like that. Yes, there's some Scottish football talk, Jim. I mean, we do like the football.
I mean, I don't really watch a lot of football these days, but like, I do know like a bit.
Do you want to hear a story about? I can't remember who it was. It's a funny story. There was it was a chairman in Scotland had to resign because he fought the mascot. Because basically the mascot went backstage, was making a cup of tea, took his apparently mask or the head of the outfit off, and apparently that pissed off the chairman, so they had a scrap.
Who was that again? I vaguely remember hearing about.
I can't remember who, but it was in Scotland. It was just so hilarious.
Please tell me it wasn't Kingsley.
No, it wouldn't be Kingsley. Kingsley's not the best mascot though. The best mascot does go to Dunfermline Sammy the Tammy.
See, I'm not allowed to say that because, you know, I was a Falkirk man, so...
Oh, of course. Oh, you're a Falkirk fan. Daz won't be happy. He's a Steny fan.
I know. Like, is he actually from Steny?
He is. He's only about maybe 5-10 minutes away for the venue. But for the venue, that sounds so right.
Why is it frozen?
I don't know. Have we broke the game?
Why
is the camera moving?
That's never happened without the mods before.
Why am I breaking everything?
So instead, we'll keep that match for next time.
Okay.
And now we'll do the bear fight.
Okay. Give me a sec. I'm gonna find out who the chairman was again. Or what stadium? What?
We'll keep that as the main event for the next Super Pro Wrestle stream.
Yeah, of course.
Because they fought to a non-finish there, clearly.
It was Stranraer.
Was it? Oh, okay.
Because the mascot was... the mascot was Scooby Blue.
Oh, thank you, Aaron, for the subscription. Very much appreciate it.
And where's my cut, Aaron?
So who...
I would love to put a... Can you put a picture or put a picture in the chat?
If you send me the link, yeah.
Give me a second if I can send it to direct message. There we go.
On Twitter or Discord.
I'll put it on Discord.
Oh my. Right, I'm going to need to quickly save that. Yeah, wait till you see this, chat. This is a thing.
It's just that better than time stop. Yes, see Kelly, I accidentally said the venue. I'm too used to wrestling folk. I sometimes forget that I'm in real life.
So this is what Mr. Sideburns has just sent me.
This is the mascot that fought the Stranraer. They had a fight with the Stranraer chairman.
Yeah, that's certainly an image.
If you put it up in the chat,
the chat can see it. I've got it up on the screen.
I just can't see it. I can only see the bear.
So yeah. So I ask you, who are we going to have going to a shoot fight with a bear?
Facing a bear.
And it can be anyone. It can be Super Pro Wrestle, Wrestleverse, Real Wrestler, whatever you want.
I'm just seeing it on the screen now. To be fair, he got basically. Sorry, just quickly. There was a quotation hold. Everybody was shocked. Then the chairman started shouting for Scooby to go outside and do what he was supposed to do, encourage the fans. Everybody who saw it was stunned and embarrassed. Scooby was making a cup of tea when suddenly the chairman lunged at him and started wrestling with him. Give me Mance Warner against the bear.
Mance Warner in here somewhere. Oh yeah, I'll definitely be trying, at least trying, to make that mascot. I mean, the parts editing is difficult. It's got a steep learning curve, but I should be able to get some stuff out of it at least. What I'm thinking is I'm not going to use it for like a hyper individualized stuff. Instead, I'm going to use it for kind of general purpose stuff that isn't in the game, like fishnet tights or whatever. That stuff that I would probably use for a few people, but for whatever reason we don't have it. Where the hell is... Oh, it'll be under MLW.
I'm going to do one more photo of a mascot, and then that's it. And I'm going to send it to you again.
Okay.
You'll know who it is, because you'll have seen it before, obviously, but...
Is it Kingsley?
No.
Oh, man. Why would you do this to me?
Show all the lovely people.
Why have you done this, Sideburns?
You need to do a mascot fight.
Well, if I can get the things made, then I'm happy to do it.
Scottish football mascot. Queen's Park have a spider and it's really awkward looking like.
One of the things that someone has done with the parts editing blew my mind. They've made a Lego man.
Okay.
Like a Lego man in Fire Pro.
Like a proper Lego man.
It looks amazing, by the way.
That's interesting.
So, like, people who know what they're doing with sprite sheets and that kind of thing will be able to make stuff like that, whereas I have no experience with that stuff at all. So
I can imagine it again. I think I can imagine a lot of these would be very.
It's it is a huge learning curve, but I should be able to get some stuff out of it. The only stuff I've tried so far is a haircut, which is. I know how daft that sounds, but
no, I'm not laughing at that. I'm just laughing at Sammy the Tammy.
It's the Shinsuke hair in the game. I've basically taken away the shaved part so I can put another part underneath so it looks a lot better. Mm-hmm. So something simple like that didn't take me long at all. But I also tried to make Rosie Bonbon's face paint, and that was a nightmare. That took me hours.
Okay, I'm interested. It's an interest.
It looks no bad for my first attempt at that kind of thing.
Mhm.
But here we go, Manser versus a bear.
Come on, Mance.
In a shoot fight. As Chris Hero watches on in the front row.
I saw Mance at one of my first American shows, which was an AEW show, and he was so good.
That's an idea. Aaron in the chat, a still game battle royal.
Aaron knows how to get to my heart, because every time I do a tweet with a still game quote, 9 times out of 10 likes it or tweet.
But what we could do is, instead of Victor, have like Greg Hempel come out in the gear that he wore at Kelvin Brawl. where it was that Apollo Creed but Canadian kind of deal.
I remember that because I was in for the first one I was security. I was just at the ringside, and then I was at the ringside table for the Kelvin Brawl.
Mm.
For Oran War I was there, and for Kelvin Brawl I was there.
And it's nuts. You look at those shows, like how many people from them are now either big names on the indies or like involved with WWE in some manner or other.
It was it was very interesting as well. Experience I don't think anyone had been at yet, because obviously you had these, in essence, massive names getting involved.
Mm.
Like the Frankie Boyle reveal at the end was brilliant.
Oh yeah, that was amazing.
Like if that was on TV, like that should have been on TV, or that should have been filmed for something.
I know. Like, because the masked people at the end unveiling themselves, and it's like, what was it, like Kaylee Ray, Chris Renfrew, Damo, Joe Coffey, and then Frankie Boyle.
It was a very, it was just the fact that it was like, because another good moment was when obviously Still came to ICW and did the whole bit at the end of that Jackie Polo segment, you know.
Oh yeah, we were talking about that when we had Manlin on, because obviously he was part of the...
He was the woman, wasn't he?
Yeah. But like, how hated that Polo segment was.
I will admit that backstage I basically said, this is an awful segment, why is it not? And then I remember being told by someone, that's the whole point.
Yeah, like Manlin said that. He said that Polo literally said, I want to drag the arse out of this and make people absolutely despise what's going on.
It was like that. It did what it was told. It was just, I just thought it was just still a bit too out there. It took its time, but
like the rap this piss chant, like, and everything.
Someone in the chat doesn't like Polo. Whatever his name is now, Jackson.
Yeah, I've not seen him do that yet, so I don't know what the deal with that is.
Yeah, I kind of heard things about it. But it's one of those things, you hear things and then you don't think of any more or any. Is Manlin still wrestling, aye?
Yep. They had thing, and Mansour's down.
Oh, no.
Yeah, he had basically like real life kind of got in the way for a while, kind of thing.
Yeah.
As will happen.
It happens.
So that will wrap that up. I would like to thank Eddie very much for joining me.
I would like to thank you for deciding that I was worthy of being a guest on here, but thank you for having me.
But yeah, like that was a lot of fun. 81.1. I mean, it's not a bad show by any means. It's just that such a high standard has been set so far.
I know. I'm gonna have to hopefully come back when all these
when the mods are. It should only be a few days, because that's only usually how long it takes for them to get them fixed back up again.
Yeah, I mean, it was honestly, listen, it's been really fun, and thank you very much for having me on this. And as I say, I'm on Twitter at Eddie Sideburns. Follow me for weird content, but random comments about fun things.
Yeah.
I'd like to give a shout out to obviously the COVID fund that Adam is doing.
It's that and any charity we can think of. I've put the Alzheimer one you suggested below the...
Yes, Link Workers, Alzheimer's, Scotland or Glasgow. I'd say Alzheimer's and dementia is a cause that recently has kind of become quite important to me in my life. So if you could donate whatever you can. I know obviously it's a bit tough at this time. But listen, thank you all for having me, and hopefully I'll be back to at least do this, but somewhat with not people deciding to cancel out on me and making me cry.
And with that, we are going to raid John Robertson. And, well, yes, that John Robertson of the Dark Room.
We're all awakening to find ourselves in a dark room stream.
Because he has just started a charity stream of his own.
I see.
Where he is going to be on, get this, for 48 straight hours.
Jesus.
Doing the dark room, with just like people calling in and having a go at it and that, to raise money for NHS charities with all the COVID stuff
I see, okay.
going on. So we're going to raid him. I'll get away. I will be back on Sunday with Discovery Wrestling booker Alan Smith.
Mr. News!
Mr. News. And yeah, hopefully see many of you there, and I'll catch you next time. Ask him.
Please ask him what it was like working with Braveheart. Please.
Okay. But only because you asked me.
Thank you.
And I'll catch you next time. Bye for now.
Bye.
And we're off.